Hey, thanks for joining me. Today I will be sharing some of the updates that we did to 3dbits app for Shopify. We introduced two new theme app extension blocks called Viewer and Preview, and I'll just show you how to use the Viewer. So this does not require you to go and use the editors of BitByBit developers platform anymore. It makes it much simpler to just load static files as this 3D scanned chair, as you see here on the screen. So we will be just using this as an example. We will build this experience step by step, and I'll just show you how that works, and let's get started. So if you have already installed 3dbits app, I will not repeat myself on how to do that. You can check other tutorials, but if you visit the metafields section, you will see that the metafields need to be updated. And this is because we have two new metafields that we added to the section, and let's just hit update. So when that's done, you will see that all the metafields were created successfully, and there are two new metafields called 3dbits model URL and 3dbits scene config. So we will be using only the model URL in this tutorial, but what we will do is we will go to the products, we will create a new product, and we will call it 3D scanned chair. I will hit save, and now what I will do is I will go to the template page. You will see that we have also here all of our metafields pinned to the product. I will go to the template of this product. I'll click here, click products, and I will create a new template called 3dbits viewer. And I will create it. So it will be based on the default product template. And now under the product information, you can click this plus button. And here you see apps, and voila, now we have here BitByBit Preview, BitByBit Runner, and BitByBit Viewer theme app extension blocks. So previously we only had the runner, right? And now we introduced two extra blocks here. And in this tutorial, we'll just use the viewer. So the viewer allows you to load static models into your product page without even touching BitByBit editors. And that's the biggest simplification, right? Because many of the users don't really know how to use our editors, and they find it quite hard to learn. We of course encourage you, if you have products that need to be configured, that require some logic, we have some low-code editors to do that. But in this situation where you just have some static file, this will be a perfect solution for you. So we added the viewer. It's now on top of your product page. And I'll just do one thing, or a few things actually. So I will link the model URL to the 3dbits metafield, and we'll just use this one. So 3dbits model URL. And scene JSON configuration, I'll do the same. So I'll link it, but yeah, it's not gonna be used currently. So I'll just move my head. And yeah, let's find this one. So now we linked these two metafields. We'll do the same for position and target, and also the background. So the background will be linked to 3D background color, 3dbits background color metafield. We will link the camera target, and we will link the 3dbits camera position. So now when you linked all those metafields, each product will be able to have its own value, and this will make your life a lot easier. So let's now hit save, and yeah, so far so good. What I will do now, I will just move my head here. So now let's go into the product again. Let's exit this. Okay, so let's get back into the product of 3D scan chair. Here we will have to change the template that we're using. So we'll be using 3dbits viewer template that we've just created, right? Let's hit save. And now what I will do, I will go into the content, right? I'll go to the files section, and I will upload the 3D scanned chair model. So now this model is being uploaded, and this is a 3D scan that I've created with Scaniverse app. It's free, it's available for iOS, so you can definitely check it out. It's very easy to scan your physical models, right? So if you have something that you already manufactured, just scan it, and you can then upload it to Shopify and use 3dbits app to view it on your product page. So the file was uploaded, and now I will just hit this copy link button. I'll go back to the products, to the 3D scan chair. I will find the 3dbits model URL. I will paste the URL here. I will hit save. And I will also just update the camera position, because I already know that the standard camera position is a bit too far. So I'll use this as 111, and I'll say that target is on 0, 0.50. So this is a notation that 3dbits app uses to identify the coordinates. Basically, you have X, Y, and Z separated by commas. And this is where the camera will be placed, and this is where the camera will look at, right? So if we hit save now, I will go to preview the product. And now, if everything is all right, you see that I have a chair in this product. And now we can, of course, finish setting up some description. So you can just describe this product as you want. So example product for the tutorial. Let's hit save. You can also take the screenshot of this chair, right? So let's do that. I'll now use that screenshot as a media to be uploaded here. Okay, so this looks good. And now if I go to the template, I can also tell it to be rendered instead of the picture, right? So now you see that we have the picture, we have the 3D model here, and we want this 3D model to be just rendered here instead of the picture. So to do that, you will need to go here. You will need to say try to prepend, and also let's remove the children before prepend. So this is something that 3dbits app is able to do. It's just replacing whatever is in the picture, right, with the 3D model. So this is looking now as a default experience for Shopify that users are familiar with, right? So let's hit save. And now if I just go here, I refresh this page, and you'll see that I have a nice looking 3D scan chair as my product on the Shopify store. So I still need to configure the price, of course, and everything, but this tutorial was not about that. So you see that we can configure certain things like camera positions, and we can also change the background color, for example, to black. And we hit save, and then if we go to preview this product, so you have here now a black background. So as you see, you can configure some of the basic aspects of the experience through the metafields. But if you really want to change more things like lighting, maybe you want to load few files into the scene, apply some sort of rotation scaling, then you would need to tap into this 3dbits scene config. And here we accept just the JSON basically that describes the models and the scene, right? So with lighting maybe and other things. And yeah, you would use this one, but in this tutorial we will not address that. So let's get back to this white background. I think that looked better with this theme, right? So you see here that we have now again white background. You can enter the full screen, experience the product, and yeah, close the full screen with the same button. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This was a short one, but I hope you understand that it's quite powerful. You can do many things here. And yeah, let's see each other in the next ones. Cheers.